Hi, welcome back to my story time with Nana. I have a whole new story for you. I'm really excited. I hope you are too. Let's begin. Here we go. Chapter 5. Elizabeth, James, and Cathlynn spent the entire week enjoying the resort. R.C. became a second brother to the children. He showed them around the woods, they fished in the river, they swam at the pool, and of course, they collected more birds. It was a wonderful week of exploring and learning. Let's move, let's shake, let's go out and investigate, Daddy called into the RV. Mommy and the children were securing the RV for the trip to their next adventure. We're almost ready, James called out. Elizabeth and Cathlynn carried out the trash while James finished cleaning the bathroom. Mommy made up the beds and cleaned the kitchen, making sure all of the cabinets were locked down. Hi! R.C. walked up as Daddy was hooking up the RV. I'm glad I didn't miss you, he said. We were going to come over before we left, James told him. We couldn't leave without saying goodbye. Yeah, you're our brother now, Cathlynn giggled. You're the best big brother ever, Elizabeth said, hugging R.C. I'm sure gonna miss you. Oh, you'll see me soon, R.C. told her. My mom and your mommy exchange addresses. We're coming to visit when you move into your new house. Yay, the children cried out. Here, R.C. said, handing James a box. This is a gift for all of you, but you can't open it until you move into your new home. Thank you, they all said. We'll wait until you visit to open it, James told him. R.C. waved goodbye as the Halloways pulled out of the park. See you soon, he yelled. The family headed southwest. Okay, kids, we're going to stop soon for lunch, Mommy said over her shoulder, and we're going to try something different, something well known in Missouri. I'll eat anything, Elizabeth said. I'm starving. Well, I think you will all enjoy this, starving or not. 10 minutes later, Daddy pulled into a large parking lot, and the sign over the door read, Lombardo's. Italian? Asked Cathlynn. Yes, but we're going to try something different, Daddy said. I'm pretty excited. Welcome to Lombardo's, a white-haired woman said as they entered the restaurant. Follow me, please. I have the perfect table for you. Daddy had heard about Lombardo's from a friend. Wait till you try the toasted raviolis. Toasted raviolis, Elizabeth said. Do they have special toasters for them? No, silly, Daddy said. Just wait. I heard they're wonderful. And they were wonderful, like no other ravioli they had ever eaten before. Mommy, you have to try and make these, James said. We can try when we move into our new home. Absolutely, Mommy said as she took another bite. After lunch, the family headed back out on the road with full bellies. A couple of hours later, Daddy began singing the ritualistic song. Here we go! Here we go! He turned into the Big Creek RV park. Isn't a creek the same thing as a river? Cathlynn asked. Kind of, her mother told her. It's sort of a small river. Like a baby? Asked Elizabeth. I suppose, Mommy said. Daddy checked in and then pulled into the park and found their site. This campground was smaller than the others they had stayed, but it was full of families. Once they found their site, the family got to work setting up and then went out for a walk around the park to see what there was to see what there was to do. The park had a pool, volleyball courts, horseshoes, a wagon trail, and of course, a creek. It was dinner time by the time they got back to their RV. Daddy set up the grill while Mommy, James, Cathlynn, and Elizabeth wrapped corn on the cob and foil. Daddy was cooking steaks on the grill tonight. Dinner was wonderful. And while the family was cleaning up, they noticed several families walking past their sight. "Hi," a little girl waved. "Hi," said Cathlynn. "Are you going to the campfire?" she asked. "Where's the campfire?" asked Elizabeth. "It's right up there," she pointed. "My name is Winnie. This is my brother Jude." "My name is Cathlynn, and this is my brother James and my sister Elizabeth." "Can anyone go to the campfire?" "Oh, sure," Winnie said. "You should come. You can sit by me." "Can we, Mommy?" Cathlynn yelled over her shoulder. "Sure," she said. "It sounds like fun." "Yippee!" the children cried out. The children walked ahead of their parents. "Is this your first time at Big Creek?" Jude asked. "It is," James answered. "It's not a very big campground." "No, it's not, but there's so much to do here," Jude told him. "We come every year. We love it here. Don't we, Winnie?" "Oh, yes," Winnie answered. "Here, let's sit here." There were a lot of families sitting around the campfire. A man in a straw hat was playing a guitar. Mommy laid the blanket down and both the families sat together. The guitar player played songs that the children all knew. They sang along. A woman told a campfire story about fireflies. After the story, the guitar player played more songs and the families all joined in singing. It was so much fun. "Thank you for coming out tonight," said the tall man in the straw hat. "Don't forget when you leave to pick your rubber ducky from the box. Tomorrow is the great rubber ducky race." "That's my favorite event," Winnie told Elizabeth. "Oh, you're going to love it." "What is it?" she asked. "All of the children pick a rubber ducky and then write their name on the bottom," she said with glee and a smile. "And then tomorrow we go to the creek and we put them in the water, and the first one to cross the finish line is the winner. It's so exciting." "Oh, yes, you get prizes too." "Prizes? Oh, yes, you win a Big Creek sweatshirt, and it has that you won the rubber ducky race written on the back, and then the next day you get to ride on the tractor that pulls the hayride." "Oh, have you ever won the race?" Elizabeth asked her. "Oh, no, but I feel lucky this year," Winnie told her. "Winnie, you say that every year," Jude said. "I know, but I really think I will win this year." The children all picked their rubber duckies. "Look," Winnie said to Cathlynn, "doesn't this ducky look like a winner to you?" I suppose," she answered. "It looks the same as mine, though." "I know, they all look the same, but this one just feels lucky," she said, hugging the rubber ducky close. "I'm going to name him Lucky Ducky." The family said goodnight and headed back to their campsites. "Well, that was a lot of fun," Mommy said. "Did you have a good time?" "I did, Mommy," James answered. "I think I want to learn how to play the guitar now, so we can sing fires when we have a campfire." "I'll talk to your father about that," Mommy told him, giving him a hug. That night, as the children lay in their bunk beds, Cathlynn hatched a plan to help Winnie win the rubber ducky race. Elizabeth and James agreed that the plan was going to work, and so before going to sleep, they all wrote Winnie's name on the bottom of their rubber duckies. In the morning, the children shuffled into the kitchen. Mommy was making pancakes, and Daddy was cooking sausage. Set the table, please, Mommy told the children. Elizabeth got the plates while James and Cathlynn set the glasses and silverware on the table. I thought, she said, since we have this huge race today, I'd make special pancakes. She set the pancakes on the table, and they were in the shape of ducks. Wow, James called out. How did you do that? Very carefully, Mommy answered. Sit down and pick out your winning ducky cakes. The family ate their fill of the special pancakes, and they were delicious. After breakfast, the family cleaned up the kitchen and then went to dress for the day's adventure. Okay, racers, are you ready to head to the creek? Daddy called out. Yes, Daddy, they answered. Did you write your names on the bottom of the ducks? Yes, Daddy, the children answered. Well, then let's go, and may the best duck win. The family started walking to the creek, and there were lots of children already there waiting for the race to begin. Hi, Winnie, Elizabeth called out. Winnie was standing close to the water. Hi, she said, I'm so excited, aren't you? Yes, I am excited, Elizabeth said. Good luck today. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Good luck to you, too. Can I get everyone's attention? The man with the straw hat said. It's time to get ready for the race. We have a rope across the creek so everyone has a fair chance. Set your rubber duckies in the water, and when the horn blows, we'll pull the rope and walk along the creek while you root your rubber ducky on. The children giggled as they placed their rubber duckies in the water, and once all of the duckies were in the water, the man with the straw hat started singing, Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. And then the horn blew, and the rope pulled away, and the duckies began floating down the creek. The children screamed in excitement and began yelling to their duckies to float faster. Hurry, hurry! They ran along the creek laughing and giggling. Soon all of the duckies were mixed together, and it was hard to figure out whose was whose ducky. The children continued to encourage their ducky to float faster. Hurry, hurry! As they got closer to the finish line, the children became more and more excited. It was almost over. Who is going to be the winner? Who had the fastest rubber ducky? Faster and faster they floated, and one of the duckies took the lead, and then it was over. The children stood on the bank of the creek to find out who won the race. The tall man with the straw hat plucked the winner from the creek, turned it over, and called out, and the winner of the rubber ducky race is Winnie! Yay! Winnie called out, jumping up and down. I won! I won! I finally won! Everyone was clapping and congratulated Winnie. You really did pick the best ducky. You were right, Winnie. That was the lucky ducky, James said, giving Winnie a hug. The tall man in the straw hat gave Winnie her winning ducky in a brand new Big Creek sweatshirt. See you tomorrow. You get to drive the tractor. Oh, thank you, Winnie said, smiling. She hugged her ducky close and then turned it over. That's funny, she said. What's wrong? Asked Cathlynn. Well, I drew a heart on the bottom of my ducky right next to my name. Well, your name is there, right? Yes, I guess it washed off in the water, Winnie said. I guess it did, said Cathlynn. On the walk back to the campsite, Mommy was surprised at how happy the children were. Well, you all seemed so happy, even though you didn't win the rubber ducky race. You know, Mommy, Cathlynn said, sometimes it's better to enjoy someone else's victory. Sometimes seeing someone else win, especially when they really want to win, it makes you feel like a winner. You know, Mommy answered, pulling Cathlynn very close. I think I'm the winner here. The end. I hope you enjoyed tonight's story. I love this story. Don't forget to share my stories, and then we'll come back next week and we'll have a whole new adventure of the Halloways. Thanks again. Mwah.